Str8 No Chaser.
This week is Men's Health Week. 84 men a week take their own life.
There you go.
75% of suicides are male. Men are less likely to get help, but speaking up saves lives. So encourage men to speak up, not man up.
So the question is, why do so few men get help, don't think they need help, so on and so forth? In y'all's opinion as men, what do you think?
I think it's ego and pride. That's part of it. No different than a lot of men refuse to go to the doctor to find out their physical condition. Why the hell we expect them to find out about their mental condition if they don't want to find out about the physical condition? Most men don't want to hear that type of news. And because they feel like they are physically okay, they definitely don't want to do the work, because it takes work to mess with your mind. Like, that's not something that is easy as you go to the gym, 3-4 times a week and do it for 2 months and you good. Unpackaging your experiences mentally, it takes a lot of time. And a lot of men, just to be kind of frank, are lazy, not purposefully, but they're lazy to do the work that it takes to unpackage and what they've experienced emotionally, mentally, physically, and even sometimes, whatever the other is. They just don't want to do put that type of investment in themselves. So as a result, when things get bleak, they're not equipped with the skills to deal with it, and they 86 themselves.
It also depends on the village that you have around you, because for a long time, the way I was groomed before I met y'all, it was like, fix your own problems. Nobody gives a fuck. You know what I mean? So that's how I was conditioned. You know what I mean? So y'all pretty much know me. Y'all still say I do it. Sometimes when I go through my own little personal problems, I deal with it by disappearing from y'all for like 3-4 months off the grid.
I can't let you say that. I can't let you say that, though. It's not
No.
It's not about your village. It's not about your village.
No. Let me finish. Can I finish?
About your village. Can I finish? I just want to say that ain't about your village.
But in a way, it is, because I trust y'all, and you, Keltrick, on numerous occasions. We've had that one-on-one talk where it's just like, we've grown to be able to talk off one another. But I'm just saying, prior to that, I had the mindset of, not saying with y'all, but my mindset was nobody really gives a fuck. Fix your own problems. You know what I mean? The world ain't stopping for you. It's not like, oh my God, Neil has problems. Let's stop the world and help him fix that. So it was almost like I had to man up for myself. So when you said ego, sometimes it's not really ego. It's sometimes like, do they really care with what the fuck I'm going through? And sometimes, if you do open up to somebody and you don't necessarily get the help that you really need because either they can't help you or they're not qualified or whatever, you feel a certain way. So it's just like, fuck it, I'll just deal with this shit on myself. And sometimes people are not strong enough to deal with it on their own. And like you said, they're 86 themselves. And some people,
I can't let you slide with that village statement, man. I think that's a bit of a cop out, because it is a village. It's about the own individual. It's about the individual, like you yourself. You have to make the decision to have a conversation with somebody, whether that's us in this group, this foursome here. If it's somebody else, a professional who is trained in the field that can help provide some insights and guidance that can help you unpackage some things that can influence you. It is a personal choice. I can tell you all day, Rashid can tell you all day. John can tell you all day, hey, Neil, you should do X, Y, and Z. But until you get up off your ass and do it yourself, it's a moot point. So it's not about your village can have all the support and love for you in the world. Until you make the decision as a grown fucking man, then it's a moot point.
No, but I'm just saying, I think I saw somebody say that with a comment. Oh, it might have been that comment right there. The way society growing up, I don't know how it was for you in the Midwest, but for me, and it might even been different for Ra, but for me growing up, prior to being able to open my mind and my eyes, it's almost like with Str8 No Chaser. If you got issues, you a weak ass man. If you can't fix that shit yourself, you a weak ass man. If you need somebody to help fix your problems, you a weak ass man. So it's almost like, damn, I gotta, go ahead, Rob. I see you, Rob.
No, man, y'all gotta let Neil finish his point. Y'all always do
That's
this.
That's why my hand is up. I'm waiting.
No, I'm passing to Rob. Go ahead.
Finish your
no, but I'm
weak ass man.
But I'm.
He said that's how he was raised, and that's how he had that mentality.
Yeah, I'm not calling time.
No, I got you. But I'm saying like I said, for me personally, I said it's a village because throughout the years of us learning each other and knowing each other, like the day you and me first met, Kelch, we met on an emotional, and for some reason we just felt comfortable. So it's like when I say the village, if I feel a certain connection to you, where it's like, damn, this person really cares about me and cares about how the fuck I feel, where I could open up to you and really value what you telling me, then of course I'll absorb what you telling me and try to change. But other than that, if I don't know you,
provide context to that conversation, O'Neal. So the open up, it wasn't. I didn't know you like that at that time.
But hold on, we forgot about Ra. Hold on, man. Go ahead, Ra. I know I love you, Kelsey, but he had his hand up, cuz. Go ahead, Ra.
I mean, all right. So you got 4 gainfully employed black men sitting on this Str8 No Chaser piece. But we got to be real and be honest that the one of the lowest unemployment rates or highest unemployment rates that we find in a subset or community of people in America are black men. And whatever they report as an unemployment rate, you might as well double it because they're not really giving us the real numbers. Therapy costs money. Like we have benefits that could pay for that. We got EAP where we could get it for free for 3, 6, 9, 12 sessions. If we got brothers who don't have jobs, or they have jobs that are low wage, blue collar, that don't provide benefits, where is the expectation that they're going to be able to go out and get this?
The saying that the thing that we read wasn't about black men; it was about men. First of all,
well,
hey,
what does John say?
Hey, I'm not. You ain't John, and I ain't John. I'm just saying.
No, I'm telling you. Hold on a second. Can I tell you what I'm thinking about this? When I hear this, I'm thinking in the context of black men. Because we're black men, we're talking about brothers or men in general. Let
me repeat this.
Black is silent for me when we talk about this.
There you go. This week is Men's Health Week.
Right.
Men's Health Week. It didn't say the number that was black. It didn't say the number that was white. 84 men a week take their own life. 75% of suicides are male.
Okay.
That has I'm not saying the points you're making don't contribute to this number, but they didn't say that the majority of people who commit suicide are black men. They just said men in general.
I would be interested in seeing
I would too.
Further demo breakdown of that. But for me, but for me, even if you want to lump in all males, by and large, when we're talking about male in the workforce, blue collar, without the benefits that'll allow them to go pay for this stuff.
Rich men commit suicide too. I'm
not saying they don't.
I'm not saying they do. I'm not saying that they don't either. What I'm saying is
I'm not talking about suicide.
You're talking about a financial demographic, and I'm saying I don't know what finances.
We started talking about.
I don't know if finances.
Cage. We started this talking about who seeks out therapy. So I'm talking about therapy. I'm not going to who's killing themselves.
You said that your statement was involved. Who are the people that are on this call? We're gainfully employed. You know,
black men.
Most of the people don't have
therapy.
money. They can
afford
and
therapy.
I'm not saying that
therapy.
I'm not saying they can or they can't. I'm not saying they can or they can't. What I'm saying is men in general don't seek out the help. Whether they got the means or they don't. They don't get the help.
Okay.
The fucking data just tells you.
Well, wait a minute. But that's told a meme.
Who kills themselves. They didn't tell you who didn't seek therapy. Just because that does not see you were making an assumption that because they committed suicide that they did not seek therapy. I'm not making that assumption. I'm just not.
I mean,
you're making it because they don't have the money. They're not getting the help.
Oh, please. If you ain't got the money to pay for it, you can't do it.
Oh,
simple as that.
This is not remotely angry internet. So trust me.
That's how we talk.
This is very, very calm.
This is what we do.
Very calm. Very calm. Right. Yeah. Everybody in the comments like, "Ooh, wait a minute, y'all don't fight. It's okay. It's okay. Trust me."
These are my best friends in the world. Right. We get animated. This is what it is.
Go ahead, John. Say your point.
So I was going to say,
hold on. Well, all right, go ahead.
It's a meme, first of all. We have no idea if these facts are correct, where they got them from, or anything else. I think that I think that what Neil was saying and what y'all are saying can be true at the same time. Neil is right in that most young men, at least of our era, were raised, like he said, boys don't cry. Man up. Don't, that's just how it was. And I mean, that's undeniable. Whether you was in the Midwest or womp, 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 don't really matter. So, and then on the flip side of that, what KG is saying is also correct in that men don't seek help. And the reason that they don't seek help could be maybe financial, maybe it's because of, schedule, or, whatever the case might be. You know what I'm saying? So the point of it all is, if you need some help, please get some.
Straight, no chaser.